There is one single word that might sink Donald Trump's Trump Media and Technology Group, along with Digital World Acquisition, the special acquisition company that is attempting to merge with Trump Media and Technology. One word could actually make them guilty of securities fraud. And before I get to what that one word is, just a little bit of a recap here. As we all know, the SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission, is in fact looking into possible securities fraud, both on behalf of Digital World and Trump Media and Technology. Now, the SEC has been looking into this for quite a while. Originally, it was only Digital World, but new evidence has come to light in recent months that does suggest that, yes, they are looking into Trump Media and Technology as well for potential criminal violations of the law. And yes, that would include Donald Trump himself, based on testimony and basically whistleblowing from a former executive at Trump Media. So back to the one word, right? Let me read this. Digital World's case could hinge on the meaning of the word substantive. This is from a report from the New York Times. Under SEC rules, SPACs are not allowed to hold discussions with potential merger partners before they go public. And if they do, the talks must be disclosed. Failure to do so could constitute securities fraud. When it filed its papers to go public in September 2021, Digital World said there had been no substantive discussions directly or indirectly with any potential merger targets, a standard disclosure in SPAC deals. A month later, it merged with Trump Media. No substantive talks. So this case, whether or not criminal charges are filed against Digital World and Trump Media, all hinges on what substantive means. A non-substantive talk would be somebody from Digital World talking to somebody at Trump Media saying, hey guys, how are things going? Yeah, what's up? What'd you do this weekend? Oh man, did you catch the game? That was awesome, right? Real squeaker at the end there. That's non-substantive. Substantive would be things like, what's your projected revenue? How many employees do you have? What kind of growth do you think you would see in the first quarter, second quarter, things like that? What do you value your company at? Those are substantive discussions. But Digital World says we didn't have any substantive conversations. But based on recent information, again from a former executive at Trump Media, there were substantive conversations last summer, well before Digital World filed this paperwork saying we're going to merge with these idiots. And Donald Trump himself, at one point, sent I don't remember if it was a text or email, but he sent a message saying, let's talk about DW, which is Digital World. That was last summer. That seems rather substantive. They were also, by the way, already in talks with a different group to do exactly what Digital World did, but they killed the deal with the other group because they knew Digital World was coming. But how did they know Digital World was coming? Because all of this happened prior to September of 2021. And this is all publicly available information. This is based on actual documents. This is not hearsay. This is not conjecture. This is from the guy who was an executive, who has the documents, and he had the conversations, and they have the evidence. So if this entire case hinges on that word substantive, what does it mean? What kind of conversations did you have? Then I think both Donald Trump and his company, as well as Digital World, I think all of them put together are seriously screwed at this point.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.